Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start bringing the images and films down onto our timeline. So I'm going to head up here. For right now, we're still in titles. I want to get back to where my photos are in here and my film is in here. So I'm going to click on this right here because I can see the camera and I want to get to my images. And then I'm going to click on Photos. And here's my photos right here. See how it's broken down? I can actually go My Albums and find my albums. I'm looking at this, and if I double click on it, I should be able to see how all of them are there. How about I go, I'm going to check this out. Say, oh, there's some. I'm going to check out videos, screenshots. I'm going to stay with, how about My Albums, okay? And I'm going to literally click on it. So I double clicked on it. Here they all are. And again, I can either do fishing net multiple selection, which is click, hold, drag, okay? Or I'm going to click off. I can click on the first one, hold the shift key, click on the last one, and I'm just going to bring all of the images down onto my track, okay? Then how about I take this and I reduce it. Excellent. So I can now see everything. And I'm going to look at, I want you to take the grade sheet, I want you to flip it to the back side, and I want you to look at how the images are lined up on that back side. That's important, okay? And so that's why I printed this for you, the back side, so you could visually see it. So I see that the first image on that back side is this plane right here, okay? And so I'm going to go click, hold, drag, and drop it. You know how to do this because you did My Life. And then the second one is the cockpit. The third one is this other plane, this guy right here after the cockpit. So I go click, hold, drag, put him in. Then afterwards I have another cockpit, and I can either go click, whoops, I need to click off, click, hold, drag, and bring him down in front of the cruiser. All I'm doing right now is looking at the back side of the grade sheet, and I'm looking at the actual images as they appear on the back side of the grade sheet. And then the next one is the cruiser, then there's the explosion, and this one here, which the laser will come in later. So you know what I'm going to do? We'll just leave it there for now. And I might even, for now, just delete it so it doesn't get in our way. So right now, I think we're pretty good in how we've lined it up. I have the front fighter, I have the cockpit, I have the back fighter, I have the cockpit, I have the cruiser, a blank title, and we'll bring that in eventually, okay? And then we'll have, after that, the last cockpit. So I think we're doing pretty good. Actually, I do. After the cruiser, before the there is a title, and then there's another cockpit. So if I look at this correctly, if I really want to help you out, I'm going to set it up like that. I'm going to take this guy here, this explosion, because if you look how they're lined up on that images that I set up for you, this guy's up high. So I'm going to go delete. I'm going to go get a title. So remember the titles? I'm going to go back to main titles. I'm going to get how about basic title? I'm going to go click, hold, drag. I'm going to bring basic title in. Okay, and I'm going to shrink this down again so I can see everything. And now, and this guy here, believe it or not, you know he's going to get reduced. We can just do that later, but and now when I match that image on the back side of the grade sheet, you can see there's a title, there's this fighter, then there's a cockpit, then there's another fighter. See how they're two totally different fighters? One's coming in, the other one's going out. Then we're back to cockpit again, and then cruiser, and then we have title again, and then we finish with a cockpit. We're going to add those videos and the explosion over it at a future step, and we'll add the audio underneath it at a future step. But this is a perfect core group of images, of files to bring in to get this production going well. And also, as we bring stuff in later, we'll resize it. We don't need to really do that right now. Okay? Well done.